1, 2. Test. Are we ready, chat? Are we ready? 11 watching, 4 likes. Sanja as well. Let's go live in a sec, guys. Music ready. CoinMarin ready. Chat ready. CRO pumping. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CoinMarin. I'm of course yours truly. And we're hosting today a special live stream, not the weekly close. It is not a Sunday, it's a Friday. And it is 2025. 2025, the year of the altcoins and also the year of CRO. So guys, let's get strapped in today for this stream. CRO right now is pumping. We'll go to the charts within a second. But first, I want to wish you a very happy and very healthy 2025. That's also why I asked in the chat and right now a poll. What are your plans really for 2025? I've got a few options for you. First one, lose some weight, get healthy, guys. Really important still. 2, buy some more CRO. 3, buy some memes. Or 4, something else. Let me know in the comments down below or in the chat right now. What are your plans for 2025? What are your plans? First, a big shout out right now to Legacy Legendsman in the chat. I see Todd Lomax and Dromada Coders as well. Welcome, sir. Good morning to you. Good evening. QBA, sell some CRO in 2025. Also a good one. Take some profit. Take some profit, guys. Really important. Jose Figueroa, lose weight and buy some CRO. And well, indeed, the market is pumping. Hello, CoinMarin. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. Also, guys, I quickly want to remind you, there's right now a giveaway going on X as well. This is it over here. So if you haven't joined yet, you can go join this giveaway. It's sponsored by, what is it called? Crow Crash. It's actually a platform. Looks a lot like Soul Crash. Check out the link. I might be able to post it. So you can actually win 200 Crow right now. And with the current valuation of Crow, I think that's about $32. That's quite nice, isn't it? That's quite nice. Anyways, how are you? How are you? Right now, Haven Pack having a tea party for the birthday of my girlfriend. Making some clotted cream. I have no clue what that is, man. I have no clue. Good morning, sir. I do like a tea party, though. If you follow me, T-Pack, if you follow me, or Heaven Pack, I see. If you follow me in X, make sure you send me a picture once you're done. I'm actually really curious what clotted cream is. Let me know. Edward as well. Start running around 6 months ago. Lost all the weight I could spare. So right now, it's just time to buy Crow for me. Bags, never seen heavy enough. Exactly right. Personal weight, not too heavy. Bags, make them very, very happy. Oh, incognito, by the way. 2025 is the year I'm having a baby girl in July. Baby number 2. Man, good morning. Crazy. Good news, man. 2025 seems to rock all the way. Crazy. Let's take a look quickly at the charts, guys, because I'm actually quite happy. I made quite a decent prediction quite a while ago. My personal prediction was, you can check all the links and stuff on X. My personal prediction was that Crow would bounce at about 14 cents. And where did we bounce? Where did we bounce? We dropped a little below 14 cents, right? Just a little below. Just a little below. But basically, we had all the daily closes above 14 cents. And I want to show you this chart, or actually I want to show you a different chart with Cronos. Because if you see what's happening, for example, on this chart here. Oh, wait a minute. Do you see here? We had this whole bearish channel. Continuation channel, bearish. Downtrend, big downtrend. And actually, this is the third day we're closing, it seems, above. We're closing above this key trend line. However, we're having some resistance here. CRO is having some resistance here at a very crucial line. This here, this one. Let me, this one. The 21 day. So this is really a short-term simple moving average. So for short-term trading, it is very important that we break above it. But you see, we're having some struggles right now. But the overall trend is looking very, very, very good. And why is that? Why is the trend looking good again? I mean, we were quite bearish. Bitcoin could go as low as 80K. Well, no. Currently, Bitcoin is also on an uptrend. But the most important part, why we are again trending up with not only CRO, but basically all the altcoins right now, is what Ethereum is doing. And let me show you what I'm meaning, because Ethereum, ladies and gentlemen, is still the number 2 coin. Some people call it outdated. Some people call it, well, a dino coin. I call it still the most important altcoin in the whole market. Right now, Ethereum is above all the key moving averages. And slowly moving up towards $4,000 again. There will be some resistance right now, because here you can see, right, we had a lot of daily closes at exactly this level. So Ethereum is heating up. Ethereum is getting ready. It might get a rejection today at 36,000 or 3,600, I mean. But it's getting ready. And once Ethereum is heated up, right? Once Ethereum is heated up, we really start seeing the big collapse of Bitcoin dominance. And once Bitcoin dominance is collapsing, right, people are not getting into Bitcoin anymore. They're trying to look for the next big thing. The next big thing is Ethereum. It's doing good already. It's a big thing. It has probably some upside between 8,000. I'm calling for an 8 to 10,000 Ethereum this cycle. 8 to 10,000. That's a nice 2x. And once they're done pumping with ETH, then we're going to see gains as well come in for CRO, Cronos, maybe even some memes, Cronos memes, Mary, Karl, Push, whatever. And that's kind of how the cycle always goes, ladies and gentlemen. I've been here. I've been in crypto since 2017. 2017, I lost it all. Not gonna lie, EOS, bad play. I lost a lot of money with Litecoin. But that was good learning money. Because in the cycle after that, in the 2021 cycle, I made my first $100,000. Quite crazy to say that. And this cycle, I want to break the 1 million. That would be my personal goal. That's my plan for 2025. But again, share what your goals are for 2025. Your plans, your goals. Again, though, I really like also those personal things, man. Incognito, again, congratulations. Live goals, man. Live goals. And also doing some crypto buying for the generational investment. I mean, the people that are getting born right now, they're going to grow up with a digital economy, right? When we guys grew up, smartphones, I guess no one here was born after the iPhone introduction, but the majority of you guys in here watching right now were not born in a digital world. Or maybe a little, you know. We had Windows coming up. Laptops were getting more common. But these days, ladies and gentlemen, what you see, for example, Roblox or Fortnite, children, I think for children, V-Bucks are more important than US dollars. Kyrus is planning for 500k. Crazy, man. Crazy. Great goals. Happy Friday, by the way. Happy Friday. It's a weekend as well. Normally, weekend trading isn't as exciting, but it's not officially weekend, of course, in all of the world. But let's take a closer look here to CRO again, right? A quick bit of a closer look to CRO. Because, of course, we've been dumping quite hard. So it was really only a necessary rejection to really go back up again. Also, here you can see below the stochastics, they also point upwards right now again. So that means we also might see a small rejection here at this point. So what could happen? And I wouldn't be surprised if right now we might go back to about 1550 here, and then we might actually go up towards this line here, right? That line is also very important. It's the 100, not the 100 day, it's a 50 day. The 50 day. Also, maybe a question, why, right? Why did you go for 14 cents? Why was 14 cents so important? Well, all we have to do is go back to the rainbow chart, and it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but if you go to the weekly, it's a lot better, right? It looks a lot better. The CRO rainbow chart has always been very important for me to look for support and resistance. And I might have to correct it a little bit, guys. It's, of course, no perfect science. The rainbow chart is still an indicator. And an indicator built on data. So sometimes I have to refit the data. But so far, it's okay. That definitely, I would say, an okay indicator here to also find great support and great resistance for the CRO token. So I will keep using it. So far, it's really reliable. So let's see where the CRO rainbow chart will bring us in the rest of 2025. Honestly, I can't tell you guys how excited I am about 2025. It's going to be, according to historical patterns, right? It's going to be probably 9 months, about 9 months of a lot of fun for anyone having crypto right now. Going to be a lot of fun for anyone having crypto. Let me show it as well over here. Let's remove this for now. I made this video, guys, a recap of 2024. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check it out. It's quite a fun video, if I can say myself. I have crow coming out my ears. I think many people are feeling the same. Michael Jang is asking, when CRO ETF comes out, would it make sense to buy the ETF too, or should I just stick to CRO coin only? Often you have to pay, Michael, you have to pay for upkeep cost or management cost. So personally, I would say keep it as just your personal CRO coins, unless maybe you have plans for like your pension funds. Sometimes you can get like an ETF as a 501k. I'm not entirely sure how the American pensions work. But in some pension funds, you can actually have tax-deductible ETFs for long-term holding. So if you're a long-term believer, sometimes an ETF might be quite a genius play. Live today, let's strap in, John. Let's strap in. We're just starting out, John. It is normally I would make a video, 2 videos. I make about 2 videos a week. But with New Year's, I had no time to create a video. And honestly, I also drank a bit too much. So I was having quite a bit of a hangover. I'm sorry. So unfortunately, only 1 video. But, well, we can actually fit in an additional live stream today. Blessings as well. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, John. Happy New Year. Ooh, John bought some CRO today. So Javello's plans for 2025 is to hopefully sell my crypto at an insane price. But for now, I will keep buying some more. Crazy, man. Great stuff. Luis Fernando Holders in Brazil. I will also get back to some other news or chat as well later, guys. But first, again, I want to show you this. It's always about cycles, right? So the previous all-time high for Bitcoin. Previous all-time high. How long did it take to go to the new all-time high? Or what was the new all-time high the next cycle? You can debate. Let's zoom in a bit more. You can debate if it's like this first one or the second one. And we can take a look at both scenarios, right? Well, from 80k to about 67k took about 40 months. 40 months. 40 months for the first peak. But 47 months for the second peak. So 40 to 70 months. That's for Bitcoin, right? But it's almost the same for altcoins. Almost the same. Sometimes altcoins peak a little bit later than Bitcoin. But really, it is not that much different. So let's go from the first peak. Let's go back 40 months, right? 40 months. Where are we then? They were talking about June, July. But personally, I'm more of a believer of the second peak. So I just believe the second peak is a real all-time high. We're talking about 40 months from that point onwards. Wait a minute. I made a mistake here. 40 months from the... 40 months is March, actually, 2025. But if we're talking about 46 months, or 47 months, we're talking about September, October. So if basically we keep repeating that 46, because also, let's take a look at the previous cycle. That was about 50. 50 peak to peak. 50 months, 56, 46. So I think about 6 to 9 months of fun. That's basically the plan here, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what Bitcoin is going to do. Also, for CRO Bitcoin right now, you can see it had a beautiful touch at this red line here. The red line is the real low for Bitcoin, CRO Bitcoin. Really great support. But I like to see it go up again towards the orange line. And this is really important because I also want to stress, guys, that CRO Bitcoin is maybe one of the most important charts that not a lot of people talk about. If you are a CRO fan believer, crypto.com user, or if you want to actually trade yourself, for example, some Cronos memes. So CRO Bitcoin, guys, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to watch that, because also there is crazy opportunity left, right? There's crazy opportunity left to go to the previous peak from where we are right now. It can go up about 900%. About 900%. So there's definitely still opportunity left here for any Bitcoin maxi. If you're a Bitcoin maxi, even if you're a Bitcoin maxi, you want to maximize your Bitcoin, right? If you're a Bitcoin maxi, you want to maximize your Bitcoin. So why not swap it into CRO right now? Or into Ethereum, or into the Big Get token? Did anyone of you guys get the Big Get token? Crazy pump last week. But if you want to maximize your Bitcoin right now, you should switch into altcoins, because also, let's take a look at also the Bitcoin dominance here, right? It seems Bitcoin dominance right now is fully breaking down. It is fully breaking down. You can see I also draw these lines here. So this was a fake out, this was a fake out, but right now, after going back into the box here, I think we really started altcoin season just about here. Just about here. Luis Fernando giving a very important reminder, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and make sure you strap in, because it really helps the algorithm. So if you got CRO, we need more people on the CRO farm to also buy in, get on the train of CRO going to $2.71 maybe, who knows? So make sure you hit the like button. Let's grow the CRO farm. Let's make sure we get more people on board, because honestly, I do believe right now it is quite a decent price to actually buy in. As I'm showing here, we're still in the blue zone. So blue, it is not the best time to get into CRO anymore. Those days are over. I really don't believe we go back to these low prices anymore. Some people say we will. I don't think so. It's my personal belief. No financial advice. But we're at the lower ranges of this blue band, right? Lower range of the blue band. So we still have more than enough upside. We got more than enough upside to actually go up into the yellow and into the red bands for CRO, based on the CRO rainbow chart here. So Edward, Big Get token is actually going sideways right now, pretty much done pumping. Let me see. What's the Big Get token doing? Big Get token. Still at about $6. Still at about $6. 10 million market cap. About a 10 million market cap. I would say if you're a BGB holder, you might be quite happy because still they do have a burn program. They still do have a burn program. They will burn about 20% of their profits to actually buy more Big Get token and then burn them. So more demand and more or less supply. So the price should go up in theory. But I don't know how really popular the Big Get exchange is. So I'm personally not using it. I see a lot of YouTubers talk about other exchanges, Maxi, XT, Blowfin. Personally, the only one I use is crypto.com. So I will only really recommend crypto.com. In some cases, I do like to use Kraken, but that's mainly because I need to be able to deposit euros. I need to deposit euros here, and Kraken is crazy fast with euro deposit. But I have to say, crypto.com got really good as well. How much CRO do you think you need to have to become a CRO millionaire? Or well, a dollar millionaire, right? Is it about 500k CRO? I would play safe here, Edward. I would say like 1 million CRO is $1 million. That's, I think, the safe prediction. But that's also, like I mentioned, a safe prediction, right? So Michael Jang here coming up with his personal story. I started in about 2016. But trading? Impressive, man. Really early. You discover crypto really early. Started in 2016. But the real serious trading started in 2019. This year I plan to hit 1 million and I won't sell. I want to do it more passively, hodl about 200k CRO, and I believe the CRO should hit a good year if they follow the roadmap. Definitely, sir. Definitely. Definitely believe so. Anyways, you just see the people here, Legacy as well. I see Kairos. What do you think about Cronos DeFi coins like Vino? They will go up like ETH, and will they break all-time high? Vino is actually used a lot also in the ZK EVM platform. So if ZK EVM is going to blow up this cycle, I think Vino token might do well. It is hard though. Some of these tokens are one-time wonders. And for example, Tectonic, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Tectonic. Of course, I think they had not a hack, but they had some incidents in the past. So I don't know what I think about Tectonic these days anymore. I personally like platforms like Ampli a bit more myself. So I would go with a different token. We'll see though. VVS I use a lot. Might have crazy potential to go up, but it's still a reward token. So let's see. Let's have a quick look, guys, at what's happening here in the pools as well. What's happening in the pools. So you guys are seeing right now, your plans for 2026 are still to buy CRO. 40% is going to lose some weight. Only 2% wants to buy some more memes. Really interesting statistics here. Also, 60% wants to do something else. For example, lose weight and buy some CRO. Oh man, Senja. You bought CRO at about 14 cents. Beautiful, man. Beautiful buy. Really the low for CRO. Beautiful, beautiful. Currently, guys, CRO's trading at about 16 cents. Back on track. Uptrend, really, I would say, for CRO. So not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Again, I have to watch this here. I have to watch the 21 day. The 21 day is still the short-term bull or bear target, right? If we surpass this, we should be good. We should be good. Then we can talk about 18 cents and our next 20 cents. 20 cents still here. Very important level. Do not underestimate it, guys. Do not underestimate it. We're so close for ETH to actually break the all-time high. Are we that close? What's the previous all-time high? My personal thought, and I have to go back to 2021, I thought the previous all-time high was about 5,000, right? Well, let's go back. Let's zoom out, guys. Let's go to the weekly. Oh, wait a minute. No. Yeah, there we are. Not 5,000, 4,854, according here to Coinbase. Almost 5,000. In my mind, I always round off these numbers. So Bitcoin, for me, it was about 70k last cycle. Of course, it was 69, but 70 is easier to remember, right? So we still have some time to go. But once Ethereum, guys, goes on a run, right, we still need to pump about 35%. But once Ethereum officially is breaking the old all-time high, altcoins start to move really quickly. Let me also show you that, right? Previous all-time high for Ethereum, previous cycle about 1,400. But when we broke it in January 2021, let's go to a different token, right? January 2021. Let's go to CRO. Don't know if it's available here. Let's go to a different one. January 2021. What was CRO doing? I do know CRO was a bit of a late boomer. So let's see what CRO actually did back then. January 2021. Honestly, though, it's quite crazy to see what happened back then. So January 2021, when Ethereum broke the previous all-time high, CRO pumped from 5 cents all the way to 22 cents here. 5 to 22. That's a 3x. That is a 3x, guys. And that was after ETH broke the previous all-time high. So let's say for fun and giggles, right? Let's say for fun and giggles, we actually go up a bit more in the coming days. We go to about 20 cents. We go to about 20 cents. We still pump about 2x as well from that point. That might actually bring us to one of these bands here. If Ethereum is going to break its previous all-time high. Again, no financial advice. We do see, though, that if history is going to repeat, we have to wait for ETH to break its previous all-time high. Sunshine and Rainbow, man, good to see you. Good evening, good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, Sunshine and Rainbow, follow him on X. He does really chill vibe X spaces. If you're into that, just general talk. Mr. Sunshine, I don't know what kind of gibberish I was talking about. I have, unfortunately, quite little memory of our talks the other day. I hope I wasn't too bad. I still remember the vibe was good, though. Rafi, thinking about $1 or $11 to $12 in March. Let's see. I'm not that bullish personally on CRO. But, you know, maybe in a few years. Jevano asking here, how much CRO do you need to become a millionaire? I think if you got about 1 million CRO, you're like a guaranteed millionaire. That's my personal belief. It is my conviction, guys. 2025 is the year of CRO. I absolutely believe it. I mean, we haven't really talked about the big news, right? The big news of today. The big news of crypto.com. And why I think it's going to be very bullish. Let's go talk about the tweet. Let me get the tweet quickly and then... I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy to not be very, very freaking bullish about CRO right now with all this news. Where is it? Crypto.com. Go to Chris. Let's go to Chris. So here we got Chris, CEO of Crypto.com. And he's talking about this here. The first release of 2025, rolling out stocks and ETFs to US users. Stocks and ETFs to US users. And yes, it is not a worldwide rollout, but the US user base, customer base, is the biggest one out there. It's the biggest one out there. And unfortunately, not in all jurisdictions yet. Currently available in Pennsylvania, Ohio, Washington, and Arizona. But soon across the country. So right now, add stocks, add ETFs, the whole shebang really is all available on crypto.com. And I have to say, this is absolutely huge, because if you hold crypto, right, and you want to hold stocks, what are really the platforms right now that you can use? I think you got Robinhood. But Robinhood, I think especially after the debacle, I would say, with, for example, GME, or with the Roaring Kitty story, right? I think that Robinhood lost quite a bit of credibility, even though it is still really popular. But if you want to hold crypto and stocks like at the same platform, crypto.com right now is becoming one of the biggest platforms, I would say, to really do that. Of course, I still think it is crypto focused because the name is very clear, right? But they're definitely making a move, I think, into the right direction, and especially starting right with the starting with the ETFs in the US. I think it makes sense. Also for stock trading, the US exchanges or the US stock index is still the biggest worldwide, so it makes a lot of sense to start there. I don't know what stocks are available. Unfortunately, I do not live in Ohio, Washington, so I cannot open the app myself. But also right now you can get up to a 3% transfer bonus. So honestly, if you're new to crypto, I think it's the best time to install the crypto.com app. Maybe get a card yourself as well to also get the 3% trading bonus. Honestly, it's hard to be not bullish, because this is going to be another way how crypto.com can generate more income, can grow as a company, and also can add more benefits to CRO holders, card holders, traders on that platform. So that's for me one of the bull cases for CRO. I do also want to show you, not this one, it's the wrong one. I want to see the Cronos crypto.com roadmap. Here it is, I think. Yeah, there we go. I want to show you this roadmap as well, because it is really important to see that they are still on track for the majority of their items on their roadmap. So here we got the level up launch, including also the stocks. And they promised stock trading, ETF trading, coming to multiple jurisdictions. But they promised it here in Q1, starting with the US flag. So I guess next up we have Australia, Oceania. We got Canada, and finally we got the European Union. Maybe Great Britain as well in the future, but we'll see. For now, stock and ETF trading, originally planned for Q1 2025. It is right now day 3. It is day 3 of 2025, and yes, we can already put like a little check mark here on stock and ETF trading for at least the US. So they're delivering really on that promise of, well, stock and ETF trading. Next up, I think banking can come quite quick as well. There they do also point toward Great Britain, but for now I do believe they will start again with also the US customer base. Unfortunately, guys, people in the US, they're still the most important customers. They pay the most, they trade the most, so it kind of makes sense. Then also, I'm really curious what this is about still. Rewards on Bitcoin. What's this rewards on Bitcoin thing? Is it more the crypto earn? Is it more crypto card rewards on Bitcoin? We can't really say. It's not on the cards category here, though. It is not in the cards category. So personally, I'm thinking it's more like an earn platform for Bitcoin. Some passive yield on Bitcoin makes really a lot of sense then to move over to crypto.com to just have your Bitcoin there, make a bit of passive income. Would be very nice. Also, just talking about the Q4, are we really done yet with all their items? Not completely. The web app is live also in the US, but not globally yet. So yes, they have done something for Q4, but still we have to wait and see what they will continue to deliver regarding the web app. And the same is true for the Cronos AI dev tools right now. There are some platforms available on the Cronos chain regarding the AI dev tools, but they need to deliver a bit more. They need to deliver a bit more. Same is true for the card. So they actually launched in Latin America. They did launch in the Middle East, but still, if you live in Africa, there is no debit card yet. There is no debit card yet. And also, I'm still waiting for the Prime card. The Prime card is still really a big question mark. What is Prime? What is Prime going to do? Let's take a quick look here as well as at something else. They didn't even mention this. They didn't even mention this on the roadmap, but suddenly they also introduced sports betting, or sport predictions. And it's all fully regulated. It's available across the US. And it should have an intuitive trading interface. Again, I don't have this. I don't like sports betting myself that much. But hey, if it's something you guys like to do on the app, it's all okay. I have to say one thing about this though. I like that they are expanding into different markets, but I also like to be focused, right? I don't really like the everything apps. I want to have a crypto app, right? In the end, it's crypto.com. So I do hope they do focus down a bit more on what's crypto, what can they improve or about their crypto services. But still, hey, if it's not really in the way, if it's not really blocking anything else, it's not that bad. Also, when they added the NFTs to the crypto.com app, I am not that big of an NFT guy. I do have a few NFTs myself. For example, the Loaded Lion. The Loaded Lion have been doing crazy the last few weeks regarding the floor price. But if it's not in your face, I'm okay with it personally. What do you guys think about the sports betting? Is that something you guys want to do? Sports betting within the crypto.com app, or do you like to do stock trading? I'm personally not really a big stock guy because the returns, yeah, I don't know, it's too little. I like to take a bit more risk personally. I like to take a bit more risk. So that's what I'm doing myself. Honestly though, a crazy story. I do like to see more regarding stocks. I do hope they get into a different audience with it. We'll see though. Last year, we're talking about the 2024 milestones. We did see 100 million global users for crypto.com. 100 million users. And I think with the marketing regarding Champions League, F1, they renewed their F1 marketing deal as well. They actually might be able to do something cool as well. They might reach crazy target, but let's say 250 million users. 250 million users, that would be, I think, achievable in a true bull peak mania phase, especially with the card offering. I mean, it's when they start delivering on their, what is it called again? Not this one. Roadmap. I think it's their credit card offering. Yeah, credit card offering. Crazy. Let me check my unfortunately my chat isn't working. Give me 1 sec, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 sec. Why isn't my chat working here? Mr. Jimmy M, welcome. And unfortunately my chat is working again. Okay, let's quickly take a look at the chat, guys. Welcome. If I missed any question, let me know in the comments or in the chat. Middle here. What do you think about Young Peasy and Base? Do you think it will get listed on Coinbase? I have no clue, Middle, unfortunately. I have no clue. I'm not really into the Coinbase ecosystem, not really into Base. It's a fast chain, it's a cheap chain, but it's not my chain of use personally. Think about the percent of market share as well. If CRO is going to about $5 to $6, we're talking about a 12 to 14 trillion total market cap. Ah, okay, you're talking about, let's say the total crypto market cap is going to about 14 trillion and CRO will not get too crazy. Then you think about $5 to $6. I think it's a tad high, or we might be surprised though. We might be surprised. If crypto.com keeps surprising us, well, maybe even a surprise burn. I think I hear a lot of people talking about more burns, maybe more incentives for crypto.com to buy their own token, potentially, right? Oi Nielsen, happy Friday, my man. Happy Friday. Let's get strapped in for the weekend here. I watch market cap more than really the price action itself because I like to invest and not really trade. I think it's a slow and steady move, man. A slow and steady move. Personal hope here for Senja is to get about 20k. Oh wow, you're trying to really build up Senja. Getting 20k CRO in 2025, but about 500k in 2026. Crazy, man. You're really building up your portfolio. Again though, go for the slow and steady approach. No financial advice, guys, here. Personally, I like what they are doing. The only problem I have, of course, with this is that the Cronos coin Cronos coin, it is not entirely related with crypto.com. So success on crypto.com might not always translate into price action for the Cronos token. However, so far really it did. Let's go quickly to the Cronos chart here, because what we could really see. Let's go to the Coinbase one. No, wrong one. Give me one sec. There we go. Let's zoom in a bit more. Did you remember here when Cronos, or when crypto.com announced, well, that Chris was talking with Trump, the CRO price boosted up from about 18 cents to 20 cents within minutes. So yes, there is still definitely a correlation between the success of crypto.com and the CRO price. At least I would say that. But if you take it really strictly, crypto.com and Cronos are not entirely related to each other. Even though sometimes you do mention they are mixed. They are definitely mixed. For example, here Cronos 1, so they're mixing here with the Cronos chain. They're talking about the Cronos ETF submission, so they want to submit the Cronos coin as an ETF, so it can be tradable on exchanges. And where else do they mention Cronos? I do know the crypto.com stablecoin will be deployed on Cronos as well, and the Cronos AI dev tool. So yes, they are definitely related, ladies and gentlemen. But if you want to take a look at something, it definitely should also be the Cronos roadmap itself. So this is the real Cronos roadmap. And this should really relate, or this should introduce new things. For example, the token burns. Oh, I'm in the way right now. There we go. So here we see, for example, new token burns. But this will be done by Cronos Lab. So I'm really curious where they will get the funds. But the other things over here on the roadmap are quite interesting, especially Cronos. Cronos was really ahead of the game when they started talking about Cronos AI agents. AI agents. Right now we've got Fartcoin. Yes, it's like I'm I'm making it up, right? Fartcoin, one of the biggest AI agents. We got AI1ZCZ. I don't know how to pronounce. Big AI agent place right now. Really, the narrative getting strong again on AI. And I think Cronos and Crypto.com is positioning themselves really well with their AI tooling. It's going to be the strongest narrative, maybe next to Quantum. Quantum also really important still, guys. The fear when Google introduced a quantum computer for Bitcoin, right, was crazy. OG Will, we're back in business, boys. Definitely. Let's get strapped in for this cycle. 2025, ladies and gentlemen, will be absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. Is CRO meant to trade sideways? I heard the CEO wants it that way. I don't think so all the way. I think a pumping token, honestly, Justin, a pumping token is also great marketing for the platform. Once the BitGet token, so a different exchange, right? BitGet token from the BitGet exchange. Once the BitGet token started pumping, more and more people started hearing about BitGet and started using the BitGet exchange. So a CRO token pump would make not only the exchange more visible for the mainstream audience, but also would definitely help with the current holders, of course, because any current customer that holds a CRO card would like to see their net gain or net value go up, of course, as well. So you would have more existing happy customers and you would have more visibility. So I do think that Chris wants the CRO coin to go up, especially when because he literally said the words, "Let's make CRO great again." Let's make CRO great again. Just paraphrasing the CEO, Chris. So yes, I think we want to pump in the future. Maybe not right away though, because right now Chris can actually buy cheap CRO because they are using the CRO token a lot for rewards. If you have a crypto.com card, right, you'll get rewards into CRO. So they are loading up right now cheap CRO so they can also reward them during the bull. It's more like a stable price, but still there's plenty of volatility. Yes, CRO has enough volatility. CRO has more than enough volatility, OG Will. let's take a look. Since last year, guys, we went to about 23 cents. Currently down about 30%. So if you like volatility, welcome to the wonderful world of Cronos. Welcome to the Crow fam. Oh, sorry. Let me go back to the chat, guys. Crow burns will send it to the moon, hopefully in Q2. So a good one, hopefully. A good one, definitely. So Crow burns are confirmed. They are confirmed, but the Crow burns will come in Q3, Q4. Q3, Q4. Looking over here at the chart, it's hard to really get a right date, but it's more like to the end of Q3, according to this chart here, to this graphic. So more to the end of this bull cycle. So my personal prediction, again, we talked about this in the earlier part of the stream, but I still think we have about 6 to 9 months left in this bull cycle. Not only for Cronos, for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for BNB token, for Solana, for memes, whatever. Altcoin season has not yet started, so the fun needs to begin. We're back in business. So that's also why I always say, let's get strapped in, guys. Let's get strapped in. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe for more. But it's going to be absolutely crazy. How bullish do you think Crow will get into 2025? I think I made it clear enough. I'm really bullish about CRO. It is somewhat. Sometimes I think I'm out of my mind, right? Sometimes I see my portfolio go down. My portfolio went down about 30%, right? I just showed you, went down about 30%. I didn't care at all because I do know, it's my personal conviction that we are going to $1 anyway. So that's from here about a 10x, or no, from here it's about a 7x. But still, that's crazy opportunity. Crazy opportunity. That's why I keep being bullish. What price do you think? Didi Kobe, welcome to the chat, my man. Welcome to the chat. I will make a special video starting 2025, so make sure you stay subscribed for that. I think a price prediction is not just something you throw away. I need to really think carefully about that, do some analysis, not only fundamentally, right? I mean, fundamentally, we're going to surpass the previous all-time high. That's just the fundamentals. Crypto.com is getting better. The Cronos chain is getting faster. From a fundamental point of view, I do believe we need to surpass the previous all-time high. Only makes sense if you do the fundamental analysis. However, we also have to understand that last cycle there was quite a bit of hype. So the technical charts also must support my personal predictions. If it was solely fundamentals, why aren't we trading at $10 for one Crow? Solely fundamentals, right? Solely fundamentals. In the last AMA, Chris said that they have things in the pipeline that are also not on the roadmap. So that they could be what? Okay, it's not on the roadmap. Otherwise, we could actually front run the token. Yeah, exactly. Edward, you're absolutely right. And I might have to rewatch the AMA again because you did mention that. And also, let me quickly go to the roadmap. I think it's a really beautiful point you make here, Edward, because if you go back to the roadmap, but where are we? Yeah, here we are. No one is really talking about this yet, right? Cortex AI. According to Chris, this could be the highest ROI tool they ever made on Crypto.com. Cortex AI. It is still very vague. I want to learn more about this, but that's also why I keep using this exchange. They keep surprising me. They keep bringing more new features, and they really try to keep innovating. And I also work in IT myself. I know how hard it is to make really, how's it called? Innovating, cutting edge tech. It's really hard, and they keep delivering month to month to month. Again, guys, I want to reiterate, they delivered already the stock ETF trading on day 3 of Q1 2025. Day 3. The first people can start trading stocks. Crazy. Crazy. Sunshine, he does trade stocks, but he doesn't like the sports betting himself. I'm also of the same opinion, right? For betting, it's solely luck, maybe a bit of knowledge about sports. But for stocks, you can really take a look at the what is it called? You can take a look at the books. They're publicly traded companies, so you can take a look at their earnings. You can take a look at their history, their debt, of course. I don't like to do it currently right now because I think the risk reward in crypto is better. But in the past, I did do stocks. And I like it because you can make educated guesses. And sometimes, for example, with Tesla, you got to be lucky. Tesla was very close to bankruptcy as well. But if you were a conviction holder, if you really believed in the tech, self-driving cars, electric cars, even from freaking robots these days, it's not bad. Radarhead, welcome. Let's get strapped in here for CrowFam and also Chronopoly. A question here, Radarhead, man. Quick question. Is Chronopoly actually going to be a game? Is Chronopoly going to be a game? Is it just going to be the meme coin, or will there be a freaking game? I keep seeing it on my timeline, and if we're gonna get a game, I might get more bullish. But right now, if it's only a meme token, I think you might have an issue though with trademarks. The official Monopoly game is it by Hasbro? I think it's by Hasbro. One sec, ladies and gentlemen, one sec. Wow, 72 viewers on a Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get strapped in. We do a live stream every Sunday, by the way. So if you have more questions that I completely missed, fortunately my chat is playing up a bit today, make sure you come back Sunday. It's called the weekly close. So make sure you strap in for that one as well. Jose wants to see some more option trading. And I think they want to do option trading as well. Yeah, stock options. Stock options coming in Q2. So you have to wait about 3 more months. Jose, 2 more months and you can get options. So for John R, they need to incentivize Crow perks in CDC though. Name CRO the currency to be used. Name CRO the currency to be used. For what? I don't really understand what you mean, John. To buy things like when crypto.com pay, because I think they already do that, right? If you currently actually want to buy something using crypto.com pay, they first ask you, do you want to pay in CRO? I don't know though if they make the sell themselves. If that's the case, then actually people that will actually get some more sell pressure on the token. Explain me more, John. Explain me more. What's going on with the Crow burn? And what are the proposals? Well, Mr. Nam, so I will do a complete deep dive into the Cronos roadmap. So make sure again you are subscribed. But the idea is, and let's go to this quickly. The idea is that they will take a look at the current price of Crow and the number of the block size. So the more trades, guys, the more trades on chain, probably the more burns there will be. So during high peaks of volume, there will be more token burns. It's kind of, not entirely, but it's kind of like ETH is doing as well. And the ETH burns are really, really successful. Let me check if I can find this. They call ETH. And ETH, by the way, right now is performing wonderful. But ETH, let me check if I can find it. They call it ultra sound money. ETH burns. Let me check. Ultra sound money. For a reason. ETH, ladies and gentlemen, is in theory, ETH is an inflationary token. In theory, ETH is an inflationary token. And you can see also that so far the ETH supply has been going up. But that would have not been the case, or well, it would have been a lot different if we had the previous proof of work. The previous proof of work implementation. So right now, you can see really the difference here to the left of me. Previously, let me show this here. Previously, about 3.7% of ETH would actually be added every year. But right now, it's only about 0.43. 0.433. And when we get more activity on Ethereum, for example, with the layer 2s, then we'll see more burns. So right now, there are not that many ETH burns. but I do believe that we'll get negative growth again for the ETH supply. We'll see though. Still, there is ETH issuance, and that is also necessary to protect the network to get more stakers in. So we do need some issuance and some burns of the token. But this works. We know from Ethereum it works. I have to take a bit more. I have to do a bit more research about how they actually determine the burn rate. I don't think it is based on block size, but it's more based on activity. But let me check. I will come back to that Sunday. Again though, Ethereum, ladies and gentlemen, Ethereum is going on a roll right now. If you missed the beginning of the stream, right now Ethereum is retesting some very important levels. Let's go to the daily here. So we just broke above some short-term moving averages here. That's also why it had such a beautiful candle here. But right now it's at about this resistance line here. You can see daily closes above and below this level. So I probably think it's going to close here today as well. Tomorrow and Sunday, it's Saturday and Sunday, it's weekend trading. Normally, it is not that busy. We can wait and see though. I might see something like this, and then Monday we actually break through it. And sometimes these candles can be huge. Or huge, well, 6%. 6% is not huge. Today, Cronos up about 6%. Cronos is actually up about 7% right now. I start streaming and you guys keep buying more CRO. Crazy. And this is also, again, Cronos also at a short-term moving average here. Let's go to a bit hard to see. Currently, we're actually above it. We're currently above the simple moving average here. That's short-term really bullish. Let's close above it today. Let's go back to it next Sunday as well. What are your thoughts on XLM? So Stellar was one of the tokens last cycle that it did pretty well. Is it already back in the top 10, Jevano? Is it back in the top 10? I think XLR or XLM did quite a decent pump yesterday, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that was crazy. So that market cap just shot up here for XLM. That was actually back in October. So big pump was in October, going up about 600%. But then also this week, we're up about 42%. Crazy. Oh, wait a minute. XLM is also right now trading right at its previous all-time high. Right at its previous all-time high. This is quite an interesting pattern, guys, because XLM is actually an old token. Stellar. Crazy, by the way. 18 billion market cap. Touching it for the third time now. Wow. Crypto Warner, welcome, man. Great time for Crypto.com. Absolutely, man. CrowFam can right now start to celebrate some big moves. I really think we're, again, guys, breaking out of a very bearish structure. This was bearish continuation here. Bearish continuation. And right now we're breaking to the upside. Getting some resistance on the way. We might dump a bit, but we need that reset in the weekend. Let's go and strong. And then next week we continue the pump. That's, I think, how it will go. Again, no financial advice. There's one thing what I'm still I'm not really afraid about. We might dump once more to about 14 cents. That's when this 100-day moving average is moving up. This is really, I think, the bull market support band. The bull market support band for CRO. It will be slowly moving up to about 14 cents, as we have seen also on our Crow Rainbow chart earlier. Anyways. Oh, Bruce. Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started here. Who else wants a color customization option for the Crow app? I would love to see some orange. But of course, the Crypto.com color is blue. It's also great, of course, for their recognizability. So I think they will keep it blue. But maybe little accents. You can actually add your own accents in the app. That would be cool. That would be very cool. I think didn't actually Instagram do that in the past? You could actually choose the icon. Oh, that might have been my my Android overlay. I have no idea anymore. It would be cool though. Let's ask Chris. Oh, in 2030, you're slowly building up towards 500k CRO. I think, man, if you do it steadily during the bear market, if you steadily keep buying during the bear market, you might hit quite a decent price, honestly. And we'll see though. What will happen this time with CRO when the bull ends? It's going to dump, Swarf. It's going to dump quite heavily. And I want to warn you guys before it's going to happen, right? I mean, the whole goal of this channel is not for me to make money. Well, I also want to make money, of course, but I have my bags. You know, I'm quite happy. I have my bags. I'm packed. I want to live comfortably. I want to maybe want to start a business. I want to, you know, create some generational wealth, and I want to share that with, because if I'm getting rich all by myself, that's no fun. If I can share that fun with people in the Crow fam, that will be so much better. So it will dump. It will 100% dump CRO. The only difference this time will be that Crypto.com is going to be in multiple segments, right? They will be in banking. They will be in stocks. They will be in debit cards, credit cards. They will be doing a lot of different things. So I do believe that they will get more and more use cases to actually get Crow to a high price. Because in order to do any of these things, you need to level up. In order to level up, you need to get a card. And therefore, you need to deposit CRO. Let's check. So if you want to get any of these cards, you need to get CRO. And if you guys don't have a card yet, I do have a referral link in the description down below. I think you get up to $200 bonus as well. So make sure you check it out if you haven't done so. If you still want a card. By the way, I think we also still have the Apple giveaway going right now. Is it the Apple giveaway? I don't know. I think it is. But they will have more and more use cases even during the bear market for CRO. And another big difference this time around. Another big difference is we don't have FTX. I do believe we will have more bankruptcies in crypto. Crypto is going to go through probably a brutal year. I really believe that, for example, right now in the EU, we got the MiCA bill. The MiCA bill is one of the most influential things, I think, for crypto in the EU. Because all these small companies trying to do anything with crypto are having a hard time paying for the KYC, doing the traveler's rule implementation. It's really expensive to do all the compliance stuff. So in the next few years, we'll see a lot of changes, I believe. I do think we will see more, how do you call that? More professionalization of the crypto market, and also in that sense, there will be more bankruptcies. I do believe that some small exchanges will go bankrupt, or they will be bought out by the bigger fishes. But that's going to be good, I think, because that's going to be... Wait a minute. Mikey, my man. Dude, cheers. Ladies and gentlemen. Mikey coming in here with a super chat. Strap in, Mikey. Welcome. Thank you very much. 20 Canadian. 20 Canadian, dude. Thank you very much. Getting ready for the bull market. Don't donate too much, man. Get yourself some more CRO. Get yourself some more CRO. Actually, Mikey, I... Wait a minute. You are actually subscribed, right? Yeah, you are subscribed as well. So I don't know if you have seen it yet, Mikey, but you will get a set of suspenders coming soon. I'm still waiting on the real packaging. This is just the manufacturing packaging, but there will be some suspenders coming your way. I'm still working on the website, so again, thank you very much. You deserve the suspenders. You deserve the strap in this year. V8 Freak, my man, welcome as well. V8 Freak, dude, welcome. The stocks are only right now in the USA. Yes, right now they're only in the US. Only in the US. Let me find a tweet for you, good sir. So what they're saying right now is that currently it is rolling out to US users, according to the CEO here, but soon also across the whole country, right now a few states. And after that, according to the roadmap, hey, looking at the wrong values here. What the hell is this? Pressing the wrong tools here. According to the roadmap, you will see more and more US or more stock trading across Oceania, so Australia, Canada, and the EU. Basically coming Q1, Q2, Q3. I think especially EU. EU is very hard regarding regulation. Different countries, different regulation as well. Might take a bit longer, but it's coming to more countries. Thanks, Mikey, for also answering that. Exactly what Mikey is saying here. But how do they plan to burn CRO? Well, they will buy and they will burn. So the price of CRO has more to do with the user base and demand for the cards. I think that the cards are a very important role, play a very important role in the demand for CRO and also the supply. If people are locking up for their card, they cannot sell, they cannot trade. So I do believe that the liquidity for CRO is very low. There is not that much liquidity available, guys. That's also why we do see those big spikes in price. There is not much liquidity on the market. So once people are buying in, the price is moving very quickly. Where can I view the Crow Rainbow chart? You have to subscribe, GT. I think you are subscribed, but stay subscribed. I will make a video every month at least about the Crow Rainbow chart. It's a personal tool. Unfortunately, it's only available on this channel. But it's here, and I share them quite often. How do you know when to pump and dump? I know when to buy and sell, and I do that basically on basic different indicators. So, for example, a rainbow chart, but also we have different indicators that I also share on those monthly buy. How are the video calls? I got some videos, guys, that are called Time to Buy. Time to Buy. So Mikey is still buying CRO and Casper. CRO and Casper. I like it. I like it. 79 people watching, 39 likes. Guys, please do me a favor. Press the like button as well if you're still watching. I really like the support. 2025 is going to be crazy. Let's quickly get back to the chat because I asked the question at the beginning of the live stream. What are your plans for 2025? What are your plans? So let me quickly check what the plans are for you guys. GT, thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. What are the plans for you guys this year? What are the plans? The goals, I should say. So 66% is saying they will buy more CRO. 4% is going to buy more memes. And 80% is still going for more health. Health, guys, before wealth. Health before wealth. And we got 11% doing something different. What are your goals, guys, for 2025? Let me know in the comments down below in the chat. I really believe 2025 is going to be a huge year. Somebody mentioned to also sell CRO. Yes, make sure you make profit. Make profit as well, guys. Take profit. If you don't take profit, you might go all the way back, and then to actually, we still need to answer the question by we still need to answer the question. What's the question again? Here we go. So the question here: what will happen this time when the bull run ends? My personal belief is that this time around, Crow will only dump about 70 to 80%. If the burns are successfully implemented, and also we have the demand for stock trading, I think that the dump will only be about 70 to 80%. That's also what we did see for example, BNB. Let me check if I can find BNB quickly. Again, guys, Ethereum is still trading here, so we have to wait to see what Ethereum is doing before we can make big moves for CRO. We're gonna wait on the big brother Ethereum. Well, for example, BNB, I think BNB it remains to be a great way to keep comparing CRO to. I think BNB is a cycle ahead of CRO, kinda, right? BNB is a cycle ahead. Their chain is bigger, their platform is bigger, but CRO is getting there, right? CRO is getting there. But let's go back to BNB. Last bull cycle, BNB dropped about 72%. 72%. Let's say, just for shits and giggles, right, Cronos is, again, going to about $1. That's very non-optimistic, not really the bull case. Not really the bull case here. Well, let's say we're going to dump about 70%, 72%. Let's mimic BNB. Then I would say the most pessimistic take, I'm not pessimistic. I think honestly next cycle we'll see lows at about 26 cents. That's also where I probably will start buying in again. That's my personal strategy. I do try to take profit. I try to pump and dump, well, take profit. And probably that's going to be buying in again at 26 cents. That's also probably where I'll be locking up for my cards. I do want to warn you guys. So we talked a bit about the cards, right? We talked a bit about the cards, the Crypto.com cards, the level up cards. But all these cards, well, they're amazing. I love my cards, and let me get my cards quickly. I am a collector, right? I'm absolutely a big collector of my Crypto.com cards. I love them, but I also hate them because they do require quite the lockup, about a year's time right now. So if you want one of these cards, ladies and gentlemen, if you want one of these cards, you need to lock them up for 365 days, a year. I don't know where we are in about a year's time. The crypto market is super volatile. Again, we talked about a 6 to 9 month bull market still. 6 to 9 months. I think the latter one is more realistic, so about 9 months. September time frame, they're going to be very bullish, I think, for crypto. By the way, thank you guys so much for subscribing right now. Yosei, thank you very much. I see Cash as well. So I need to strap in for you guys. And also we got James here. James, he joined the club. Welcome, guys. Yeah, chicken taco. I should have added sell. Guys, we're gonna buy and we're gonna sell CRO this cycle. Okay, repeat to me. Buy and sell, make profit this cycle. And I will help you guys to do that as well. No financial advice, but I will just share my story. I have quite some experience in the market. I think I took quite some decent profits last cycle with CRO. I did call out the $1 target for quite some time. This channel has been live with CRO already since 2021, so I like to think that I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and I mean, even Michael Jackson, guys, is thinking about buying CRO if he was still alive. Welcome, Ben. Welcome. What do you think will push people to use more CRO chain and other chains as more and more chains go live, or as more memes, more user? Good question. Good question. So Solana is the meme chain. Let's not go. Let's not forget that, guys. Solana is the meme chain. So far, I think that a big narrative that could come back and that could help Cronos chain are NFTs. NFTs and Cronos are really strong still. Are really strong. Of course, Solana also has Magic Eden. So I do think that Cronos and NFTs are quite a good match. Also, the community on the Cronos chain likes NFTs. And once NFT trading goes, back in business, we have seen a bit more trading with NFTs after the Pengu airdrop. But I do think that once NFTs go live again, become hot again, we might see a resurgence really on activity. And yeah, we might have missed the meme boat, but the NFTs are still definitely there. Is CRO going to make me rich in this year? That's my personal point of view. Definitely. Mr. Swerver, welcome, dude. welcome to the Strap Club. Good sir, welcome. You will get, of course, the early access videos and a big shout out here every time you make sure you check, guys. Beautiful icon. Again, thank you very much, Swerve. Welcome to the club, dude. Welcome to the club. Do you think Vino is safe and will survive the crash? Vino is going to be there probably this cycle, next cycle. Vino is one of the most important protocols behind ZK CRO. The official token behind the ZK EVM chain. So yes, Vino, in my opinion, is safe and will survive the crash. Without Vino, no ZK CRO. Without ZK CRO, no ZK EVM. It's that simple. It is that simple. Nicolas as well, welcome, dude. And by the way, Martino, are you still in Malaga? Yeah, Malaga, I think. Are you back in the city of Rotterdam, dude? We got a message here from Jeremy Smith. Crowed about 25 cents. Then I will be upgrading from red to green. And hope to keep 10x long open and skim half once it's worth double. To actually get the IC white. Maybe around, 75 cents. If I may ask, Mr. Jeremy, what's where are you longing? Just using the Crypto.com exchange, or what platform are you using? Ah, you're spending the winter in Malaga. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. I quickly want to give a shout out, by the way, to Elder Karl. Elder Karl is hosting X Spaces every day, basically. Weekday, so Monday to Friday. At 5 p.m. 5:10 p.m. I think East Coast. For me, it's in about 20 minutes. So in about 20 minutes, guys, I will be going towards Elder Karl's stream, or Elder Karl Space. It's on X. Check him out. He's quite knowledgeable about Cronos chain. So if you have any more questions about, what the Cronos chain needs, or what the narratives are on the Cronos chain, you can definitely ask him as well. It's an open space, so you can just join the mic. I might be going there as well. I don't know. Whoa, Marabella, there's what the Feyenoord is trading. Ooh. Feyenoord is trading there. Well, that's actually quite a coincidence, Daniel. So Daniel is from Malaga, but he might think about going to Portugal because there are no taxes on crypto. I don't know, Daniel. I have heard some rumors that they might be rethinking that. Is there anything that you heard about it as well? I heard something about taxation of crypto in Portugal. Currently, there is no taxation of capital gains tax here in the Netherlands. So crypto is quite profitable as well, because in crypto, of course, the capital gains are the thing that people worry the most about, right? Capital gains are basically theft. You get the risk and the government gets the money. It's kind of how it goes. No, I'm using Maxi for now. Currently, I'm in Australia, hoping for more options on the Cronos app over this year. I think you might have to wait for the exchange, because on the wait a minute. Actually, wait a minute. You might be onto something, Jeremy. You might be onto something here. Give me one sec. Because I think I saw something about leverage trading of futures on the roadmap. Give me one sec. The roadmap. There we go. Yeah. For crypto, we have margin derivatives, but they are not coming to Australia, it seems. You will get commodities, though. I hope you're happy with commodities as well, but that's kind of strange, isn't it? That's kind of strange. Anyways, beautiful music, by the way, today. It's some synthwave. It's getting close to 11 p.m, guys, so I am getting a bit tired. I will be back, by the way, in just about 2 days. So every Sunday, 9 p.m. Central European time, so Amsterdam time, I am back with a new stream every week. I also have a plan for 2025. That's to do more content, of course, more content, because I I like to talk with you guys. I think you guys have great ideas as well, because, for example, what Jeremy just told us is quite clever. I don't know if I would recommend it, of course, because leverage trading is somewhat risky. You need to know what you're doing, but it's definitely a strategy that might work. Anyways, I will be back next Sunday, and I will be thinking about doing more live streams during the week, probably on Thursday, like a midweek stream. So we'll do the weekly close every Sunday, check what the price is doing, and we'll do a weekly midweek stream. I want to take a last look though here at TradingView, because where are we right now? CRO is trading beautifully at 16 cents 14. So CRO is doing quite well. CRO is currently above 10 cents above the moving average here. Let me zoom in. So if CRO could actually close today above this level, I think we might actually see quite some decent weekend trading. That might be possible, right? We're above resistance. This might be support this weekend, so that might be a good close. Let's wait and see. Still, it's very much within the ranges of resistance. So as we're talking, it's dropping to about 16.11. 16.11 here. That would be good. Still, guys, overall, very bullish market right now, it seems, for not only CRO, also for Ethereum, for Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now, where is Bitcoin at? Bitcoin very close to 99k. Might be retesting 100k this weekend. 100k still remains a very important psychological border. So wait and see. Anyways, I can leverage long and gold and coffee. That would be a good start. Good advice, Jeremy. Be careful with leverage. Anyways, guys, I want to give a quick shout out here to Mr. Swerver again. Thanks for becoming a member today. But also a big shout out here to Kermit Lapog, by the way. Happy 2025. Sanja as well. Sanja, good to see you, man. Always here. Nam, Martino, Nature, Akash, GT, Sunshine as well. Strapping in today. Jevanov as well. Welcome, dude. And we got Nam as well coming in, strapping in, really, becoming a member. Not a member, subscribing to the channel, dude. Also, quick shout out, by the way, to the sponsor of this stream, Wolf Swap. They're really helping me with some giveaways right now, so beautiful. Big shout out to the guys, Alex as well. I missed quite some questions still. Jimmy as well. Jimmy, Happy New Year, dude. Jimmy, Happy New Year. Jevano, Edward, John R as well. Jose, welcome, guys. Thank you very much. Let's close it here. Happy New Year, guys. Happy 2025. Let's get strapped in. See you soon. Let's crow. Oh, that was really bad. That was bad. let's clip that out, guys. Let's remove that.